So, I'm gonna do a little change up here of the normal workout. Need a little variety in my life some days. Oh. So, what I'm probably gonna knock out today is some easier stuff, just in general. So what I might try here is some curl ups, hammer curl, and or I might try reverse curls. Who knows? We'll find out. I might start with that one just for giggles. No, I won't, because I got tall meal chop to start. So that's going to be very fun. Alrighty, here we go. I got the morning blah. Oh yeah. It's okay to feel terrible in the morning, people. Like, it's the morning. Alright. Oh, very good. Oh, you're not going to be able to see me at all. I'm going to have to go that way. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get my boot. You know what? I saw a thing Distinct Strength put up. Let me see if I can do it. And then we'll give it the switcheroo to curl ups. I'm gonna get my Fitbit stats. Oh God. Yeah, here's hoping you can see me. Oh God. So I can do it. I'm not sure quite what I'm feeling. So that might be a thing I gotta work on a little bit here. Chunky. Oh, I love water. Oh yeah. I should be better about it. But having like probably at least 8 ounces before you start your workout. Right? And like 15, 30 minutes before your workout, having 8 ounces of water just helps to rehydrate you. I think I heard. So we lose about 1 liter of fluid overnight just from breathing. So give your body something to work off of the next day. Whew, all right, here we go. Alright, let's see if we can't do this today without crushing my head. Okay. Oh man. So this is my 20 kilo, about 45 pound kettlebell. Let's see if we can still do this. rate's up in the 130s. I'm doing cardio, guys. What else? What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah. Me being a hypocrite, right? I was rewatching the last video. I'm like, yeah, I really shouldn't be breathing hard with just like this little bit of weight, and then the entire like 40 minutes previous to that statement is just like right, you know, just like, alright, so let's see. Hypocrite? Nah, it's more maybe like the I'll call it knowing what good advice is, or like just not recognizing that not recognizing that I'm not as fit as I thought I was. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can knock out 8 more. Little quick workout today because I woke up late. I still need a shower, eat breakfast, do dishes, all that fun stuff, and then go to work. So, so since I can only do like 5 reps with that 45-pounder, I decided to do like another 3 with just body weight as it drops at. Or whatever you want to call it. And my goal today is definitely not to like burn out, feel the fatigue, at least for this today. Just get the body moving, get a little resistance on it. You know, graded versus ungraded stress, that kind of thing. Oh, didn't realize how sunny it was outside. I gotta close the blind a little more. Hope that works. What the hell? I think that way. That's a little better. Oh, alright. So I did 1 set of those butt raises, 2 of these, so I got 1 more of these curl-ups. Oh yeah, graded versus ungraded. Like, it's easier to adjust to stress when you know what that stress is going to be. So you can grow from that. It's unchecked stress that causes us damage and makes us recover longer. It's like, you know, how many people still sweat when they hear the word pop quiz? Oh God, here we go. Whoa. 1. Now let's see here. So, I think I was at 180 on Monday, 177 Tuesday. This morning I weighed myself, and I'm 176. So, I try to do like a clean bulk by just adding like 16 ounces of grape juice. Just, I was getting enough protein, like 170 grams of protein, like good enough for me. But it was the carbs just like fuel the workouts that I felt like I needed. So grape juice was delicious. I just forgot to, add the workout part, but hashtag 2020 things. So as a result, I put on like 10 pounds, close to like 5% worth of body fat, which is also probably paired with the fact that, I can't go to the gym, so I can't lift the heavier weight, but I figure I can at least, this is going to be a nice base for me before I get back to the gym, so hopefully I don't skip out on these home workouts, just to have something to do throughout the week, even if it's easy stuff. Alright, so we're going to do this half nail chop. Is it half nail or tall nail? I think it's tall nail. Oh, what did I write? Alright, it's tall nail. I'm going to turn this into a halo. Alright, so this is kneeling. This is tall kneeling. What I'm going to add for myself is feet flat, feet up. So I'm going to have my feet up, so I'm getting a nice stretch through the hips and thighs while I'm doing this, because this is kind of like it's a moving plank. So here we go. You know what I'm going to do though? Alright, we'll start with this 20 kilo one, see how things go from there. Alright, 4. 45 pounds is too much. We're gonna grab my Bowflex. And I got it set to 25 pounds. So 20 kilos freedom units is about 45. Let's see what the jelly rolls look like. Oh shit, on camera. Oh no, I lost a headphone. So, cardio is definitely something I'm gonna have to work on. I was a former cross-country runner. Asthma made me not be able to walk effectively. I couldn't even go a flight of stairs without having to stop on that middle landing to catch my breath, which is why partially I sound like this. So if you're an asthmatic, aside from me being like, oh yeah, you can get it under control, you can. It's just, you gotta find what works for you. Oh, turns out I had a sticker on that and I didn't even know. Alright. If you're interested, or if you're not interested, I might talk to you about it today anyways. But I did too. Or kind of the asthma story. Alright. So yeah, there's 12 reps, hamstrings, glutes, shoulders are on fire. So, at one point, it would have cost me almost like $80 a month to breathe. Because, still on my dad's health insurance, so that there would have cost me $80 a month. And I'm like, that's insane. How can anybody afford that? So, being gluten-free was a hot new thing back then. So, I started changing up my diet. I think I did end up losing I went from 175 to 165, so it's a variety of changes, but I became more mindful of what I was eating on a regular basis, plus reducing my gluten, because it was I would eat a half a bag of cereal in a day easily, one a fourth of it for breakfast and a fourth of it for a midnight snack. Have 2 sandwiches with lunch, and then for the most part it would be pasta with dinner. So my asthma got under control. Basically, I was able to get off a lot of the controlled based medications, and I don't really have any significant asthma symptoms as far as I can tell. I haven't listened to myself, but same thing. I feel like all my overall allergies have improved, but I ended up having sinus surgery due to the inflammation I had in there. But next set. That kind of killed my left shoulder because my left shoulder has its own issues. So since I've worked on gluten and all that, like I said, I will say I do admit I do generally feel better. But when I get a good pizza, I have no breathing issues, I have no bloating issues, discomfort, none of that. If I get cheap pizza, I'm pretty wrecked for a few days. Same thing. If I buy the cheap pasta at the store versus the more expensive stuff from Italy, and it actually says produced in Italy, I have less issues. Homemade bread, less of an issue. So, grain of salt with that. That's how I got my, asthma and allergies under control. And I'll just admit that it's some personal anxiety about being able to get back to running. Because there's nothing like being a 10-minute jog from home and all of a sudden your chest grabs you and you can't breathe. It's kind of, and even, if you have your inhaler, it's yeah, I get it, but in the time that it takes me to fumble with my pockets, to shake the inhaler, to catch my breath so that I can, right, that's, it's a little panicky. Like I said, at one point it sounded like my lungs were old pipes with water flowing through them. That's how bad it sounded. So, not enjoyable. But I have gone on like intermittent, like I can jog for a few minutes before I'm just out of breath because I haven't done it in a while. So, all right, 2 more sets of this here. And I will say that last set really got my mid back firing, so I'm really happy about that. All right. So, 12, 12, and 8. I could have probably like ground out the last 4 reps. This is where having a coach can also sometimes be handy, right? They give you that little adrenaline boost that you need. But my speed on those last few reps had been decreasing, which told me like it was time for me, like that if it's either like speed, if there's a speed reduction or a form reduction, that's when you're done. I probably could have like made it look real ugly and gotten that weight up. I'm glad I didn't. All right. And I am, abnormally excited for these hammer curls coming up because, who doesn't like working out? Who doesn't like working out the guns? Yeah, I got nothing there. What can I say? Again, hey, we're our own worst critics. All right, here we go. All right. Whew. That's done. Oh. So what I'm doing here is putting a towel around the kettlebell, which makes it a little thicker to grab, which means not only am I going to be, doing a little elbow work, but my grip's going to have to work overtime too. So that's fun. And this is 45. And I might just do also is add this band, make it a little more challenging. That's the problem with band work, right? It's just the whole, you don't get max tension till the top, or you gotta do some crazy stuff with it, but hey, added resistance, still resistance. Like, I know the weight is coming. I might not know on that first or second rep exactly when it's coming, but I know it's coming. All right. Oh, man. Well, let's tilt this camera up. So you'll have to believe me that the what's the word? Band is going to go underneath my foot to do this. with the addition of that there towel, I might not need the band, but actually, let's see what it feels like without the band. So I'm well aware that for my height and weight, there's probably someone out there who's stronger than me, smarter than me, and better looking than me. Right? That's true. Anywhere you go, I am smarter than somebody else. I am better looking than someone else. I am skinnier than someone else. I am, let's just go with like, I am stronger than someone with my dimensions. And so therefore, I have to be weaker than someone with my dimensions. So, that's okay, right? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this feels... Again, just getting a little burn out of it. I'm just here to, like I said, kind of get the blood flowing, get my body moving, put a little strain on it. Don't need to kill myself every day. So that's where I may kind of look at some old programs I've written for myself and kind of go back to some of those. What I used to run was like, I call it Apple. Abs, accessory, push, pull, legs. So you do those 5 things 3 times a week. The issue that I ran into was that it was just like, all right, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh yeah, so I would do, my first set was 6 reps, my second set was 5, right, and then, so first was 6, second was 5, third was 4, fourth was 3 reps. And I was running that every day, and like by my last workout of the week, I was just dead. So, I've had some considerations on how to change it. I do like having that little accessory movement in there because it's kind of like the, whether, it's the kind of like the bodybuilding thing or the PT based movement, like the just general self-care. That was what I like to have it in there, just to have some checks onto what was improving, what was feeling good, what needed more work, that kind of stuff. So like I know like that this whole quadrant, my left side needs work, so. All right, here we go. Next set. So I'm probably going to go back to that kind of thing where I was running the major lifts. It was a squat, bench, row, press. And I was doing 2 types of deadlifts with wraps and without wraps because my hands are weak. I was also doing some like lat pull downs, some chin ups, pull-ups, however you want to call them. So sort of a little back variability. So I might go back to that kind of thing throwing in some of these like total body movements. That might, if I do the total body movements like that half meal thing, that might be both my ab and my accessory. Kind of as like the conditioning for the day. Yeah. I want to see this is the last set. But just so I can have like a nice mix of like easy blood flow days, just, you know, get the body warm, and then also some harder progressive days kind of scattered throughout the week, so I have a nice kind of blend, so I'm not burning the candle at both ends. All right, let's see. That burn out quick, folks, so. Alright. Alright, so Sunday, I felt awful, which meant I hadn't recovered enough from Saturday. So Tuesday, I almost skipped my workout, did that little bit of yoga. And again, I just took that time to recover. I didn't change my eating at all, or did I? Maybe, I can't remember, to be honest with you. But I slept well, hydrated well, all that good stuff. And I feel good today about working out. Quick workout because I gotta go to work, but I did something. So, all right, folks, keep it up. Till next time.